It's your girl Kay, and I'm back with another banger. So, on this episode, I have the special opportunity to interview a guest speaker, and his name is Michael, Mike the model. I'm not gonna say his last name unless he want me to, but we're gonna jump in and just talk about his modeling career and acting career and everything that he does. All right, so he is from Staten Island, New York, but currently is in Atlanta. He models and has his own black owned clothing line, and he also features about 28 magazines. If that's not right here, let me know. He's an up and coming actor and also the CEO of Mike's Litation. I like that word because I like to get lit. So you can follow him on Instagram at Mike the Model. He's also gonna come in and let you know where you can follow him in that such. So I'm gonna do my intro and bring you in. All right, y'all, and we have Mike the Model. How are you?
I'm good, and you? What's up with you? How you doing?
Nothing much, just living life. So I'm so excited to have you on today, and I want you to tell the audience a little bit about you.
How you doing? My name is Mike the Model for Staten Island, New York. I model for black-owned clothing brands. I've been featured in 28 magazines. I'm an up-and-coming actor also, and I'm CEO of Mike's Lituation. I got the best drinks in the city.
Best drinks. I like the drink. Okay. What's your special drink that you made?
It's called Georgia Peach, where it got two liquors, peach juice, and diced pineapples in it.
Ooh. See, yeah, we gotta meet up one day. Gotta make that. So, okay. What made you decide to be in this career?
So basically, I used to rap. I used to be into music, but one of my friends told me music always ain't gonna work, so find an outlet. So my photographer friend, he came to one of my hip hop shows and he took pictures of me so good, I started to let me take some more photo shoots. And now I'm 50 photo shoots in and I just keep going and I won't stop. And then with the acting, I tried it and I was good at it. So I'm like, it's another door God opened for me. So I'm just pursuing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay then, okay then. Music. You used to do music. You didn't tell me that. What type of music?
I used to do a lot of hip hop. Then I tried to write R&B songs. So yeah, but I kindly slowed down with the music to get more into modeling, acting.
Mm-hmm. You could do all, but I get it about slowing down because I've been there before where I was doing music and doing modeling, but then I slowed down and started doing writing. So I get it. I get it. Okay. So what's the funniest thing that ever happened to you when it comes to your career? Whatever happened to you and it was so funny?
So I guess the funniest thing that ever happened to me was like going to fashion shows and going to like on set of acting and just getting pictures taken of me that I didn't know that was taken of me. So like
Mm-hmm.
just getting caught off guard. I feel like that's and then people show me later, like, look, this was you on set. Oh, I caught pictures of you behind the scenes. I think that's the funniest thing that ever happened to me. People catching me off guard.
Oh yeah, cause definitely I saw that one photo that you posted in BMF on the set, and they caught you off guard. I was like, no, there go my boy. They really did catch you off guard, but they
Yes,
say the off guard pictures be the best ones.
be the best. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, how has your perspective on the world changed over the years?
Basically, I feel like the more you grow, the more your mindset grows. You can't be stuck in the same area that you in. So my mindset changed. The more I mature, the more successful I get, the more people I'm around. So when you want to be around successful people, you have to change your mindset. So now I look at the world different and see I got a lot to lose. So I can't do things that I used to do. I can't think the same way I used to think.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically saying that surround yourself around people that you will want to be like-minded, like, or in the same aspect where you want to grow, you have to put people in your life to push you and motivate you to do the same.
Yes, yes. So basically, like, surround yourself around people that's doing better than you. Because you see somebody doing better than you, that's gonna motivate you to grind harder and get up to their level.
Facts. That's true. That's true. Definitely true, because you don't want to surround yourself around someone who doesn't have goals or anything, because that's gonna stunt your growth, because your mindset won't be on that anymore.
Yes.
Um, okay, so what's one thing you would like to change about society if you could?
The one thing I could change about society is I'll say like there's a lot of things going on with the film industry and the modeling industry as far as like I would like to change like not genders but like I feel like if a man's not gay, don't make him do gay roles. If a woman's not gay, don't make her do gay roles. So I would like to change that in the industries because it's a lot going on behind the scenes that people don't talk about, and I would like to change that. That like for the industry not to push that on people that's not about that life.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so with that subject, a lot of times they say in the black community that we're pushed to do, female roles and you're a man, and then they make it seem like you're demasculated because you do a female role. Now, my opinion, I feel like if you're a actor and you're versatile, it to me, in my opinion, it won't demasculate you. You still that man, but you have the talent that you could be in a woman role and a man role. That goes for a woman too. I don't necessarily think that it demasculates you, but that's how they
Yeah,
want you to be perceived by society.
I understand.
But I do agree with you. Don't push that on y'all unless you agree to do that. Um, I do agree with that. That's a good one. And that's such okay. So, have you ever thought about being on the show Pussy Valley? I said Pussy Valley. P Valley. P Valley, since it's coming back on. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see you gonna be on the.
Nah, nah. They tried to book me, but I said no. They wanted me to do some things that I was like, I can't do that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, P Valley. Yeah. I read what they emailed me. I was like, whoa, I can't do that.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Dang, why they try to do you like that? They could at least have you like since you do make drinks, you could have been a
Yeah,
bartender or something. Like, be realistic.
yeah, yeah. They was just like, yeah, they was just like, you're a handsome dude. I think you'll be good doing this. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Since you said help, so what about the show? I don't know if you watched it before. All the Queen Man. What about being one of the dancers
Yeah.
on there?
I never watched that, but I had friends that was like on that
Mhm.
show as extras and stuff. Yeah, they told me they had male strippers, male dancers, but I don't know. I don't know if I could feel comfortable me with like underwear on, just dancing in front of people, like I don't know, on camera, what the whole world could see. That's different. I don't know.
That's different than acting on a camera for the whole world to see. You
Not
acting.
it's not different, but it's just like me with underwear on, and you can see my stuff, and yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know.
You're not at that level. You're
Yeah,
not there yet. Or yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I feel you. I don't think I would be there yet. I think I'd be one of the persons in the audience at the club getting dance. But I don't think I can't be the dancer or the host.
Yeah.
Um, okay then. So you said that you've been on the sets of Tyler Perry productions and everything. So have you met Tyler Perry?
Yes, I met Tyler Perry numerous times. One thing I love about Tyler Perry, he's always on set. So whatever movie he's shooting, he's always there. And he's very down to earth. He'll come up to you, good morning, how you doing, how you feeling? He'll talk to you. And I love Tyler Perry for that. With his status that he has and the man he is, he's so down to earth, so humble, and he will sit there on set and talk to you.
I always wanted to meet him. He seems like a very down to earth person and very successful, and he wants other people to be successful. And that's the type of mindset that I like, and one day to be able to push in the career that I want to be. Um, okay, so in that such, let's talk about how do you balance sustainability and profit in your career, like being a model and an actor. At sometimes when you on your own and on your grind, how do you keep that money flowing and keep your mindset going?
Basically, I do have a job right now, and I got my own business, my situation. So I sell drinks on my days off, and I just try to balance the two. Like one week I focus on modeling, next week I focus on acting. So I just give it week by week. I try to balance both, and I don't try to do two both of them at the same time because it'll mess up my mind frame, my mindset, my goals. So I just focus on one at a time. Because if you grind hard enough, God's gonna open the door for you and give you opportunity that could change your life. So week by week, I'm focusing on both each week.
Okay, I'm glad that you have a strategy because a lot of people will get overwhelmed. So props to you that you have a strategy on maintaining and focusing on one thing every other week. I feel you. Especially with modeling, you can in that industry get really um set back, or you look at other people and be like, how did they get that far? Or you look at yourself as if you didn't get certain chances or opportunities that came that you really wanted. um this comes to the next question that I have. How do you stay innovative, creative in a competitive industry?
So basically, like I know other male models. I see them on Instagram and Facebook. I see what they doing, but I try not to compete. I tell people whatever field you in, learn from people that's in the same field as you. So I look at other male models and I learn from them, see what they got going on, see what they doing, and I try to use that as motivation to align with what I got going on. So basically, I don't look at people as competition. I look at them as motivation and inspiration. That's what helps me get move forward.
All right, so in the modeling industry and everything, have you ever been told to stay humble or anything, like in any opportunities to be a model or influencer? I don't know, if have you ever been sponsored by a company to model their products and everything?
I've been like what I do now, I model for black owned clothing brands. So people would send me their clothes, I do photo shoots in it, I get it featured in a magazine. And if you ever meet me in person, anybody that ever met me outside of social media, they'll tell you I'm very humble, very down to earth, respectful, level headed. So I just keep a cool, calm, collective relationship with everybody I do business with. But I basically sponsor all black owned clothing brands. That's what I do now.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried to, put those photos online so that people can see what black owned businesses you were sponsored with?
I'm working on that right now. I'm working on a website where I could put all the photo shoots I've done for black-owned clothing brands online. So I'm working on a website. But I've been featured in magazines, and magazines will put my pictures on their website. So basically, like I never did it myself, but I'm working on that right now.
And what was the name of a couple of the magazines you've been featured in?
Slave Monthly magazine. They from Louisiana. Katana magazine. Black Cruise magazine. These are all magazines on Instagram right now. So I've been in a lot, and there's a lot to name, but they all on my page, and I tag them in on my posts on Instagram.
Okay. All right. So, what inspired you to become a model?
Basically, one of my friends named Lewis Harris, he was already an established model, and seeing him on runways, seeing him doing photo shoots, doing commercials for liquor and different clothing brands, that inspired me because I used to be around this dude all the time. And to see him make boss moves like that, they made me want to do it. So now I'm just, using him as an inspiration to move forward. And it's dope to see somebody you know personally succeeding in whatever they doing.
Hmm. So, do you think of modeling and acting as your career, your passion, or is it a hobby?
I look at it as a career because a hobby, you don't get paid for it. Your career, you do it and you get paid for it, and you building to have a long time jeopardy with it. So I look at modeling as acting as a career because this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
Okay, then. Okay, then. So, what advice can you give to aspiring models, aspiring actors out there?
My advice is invest in yourself. Like get you some business cards, go to casting calls, go to fashion shows, give out business cards, meet people, networking. Because basically, networking is the key to success. You will never move forward with your career if you're not willing to go out there, meet people, talk to people, and show your face. So that's my best advice: invest in yourself and go to events and meet people.
So, when you say invest in yourself, um, doesn't necessarily mean money or, go into detail what investing in yourself means, because a lot of people think that investing in yourself always means just money.
No, invest in yourself, not only money. Investing in yourself is like I said, like going to events. That's free. Meeting people, shaking hands. That's investing in yourself. I just went to this event. I met this person's a photographer. This person do magazines. That's investing in yourself. You don't always need money to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself is basically like put time in yourself to move forward with your career or whatever you're pursuing and chasing.
I definitely agree with you on that. I think when I first started modeling, I joined a group in my city. And I think that sometimes people will pull back from what they wanted to start to do and wanted to do as a passion and career, because some people, fuck you over, like,
Yeah.
and mess up your mindset. Sometimes in a career, you think networking with someone, but that person really in it for themselves. So how can you, in this career and going for those career industries, change that mindset, and get back on track?
Basically just pray, give it to God, and don't quit, because I got scammed before. I paid for clothes, never got it. Paid photographers, never got my pictures. So yeah, like one thing about this business, you're gonna get scammed, whether it's modeling, acting, rapping, singing, whatever industry you're in, you're gonna get scammed because there's people out there that's looking to win on their own and using you to move forward. So you're gonna get scammed. You just gotta see the red flags and Just even if you do get scammed or fucked over, don't let that stop you. Let that be as a stepping stone to move forward. Okay, I know I got scammed doing this. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm gonna go about it this way. Just find a different way to go so you won't keep getting, pushed over.
I agree. I think when I was modeling too, and I think I had tried to go to a school, and that school had took like $5,000 out my dad bank account without him knowing or me or in a
Mm,
contract. And that kind of made me feel down like y'all supposed to be helping us, but
mm.
I'm not getting no help, but you taking money from me. So I definitely agree. You really giving myself motivation to try to get back into, modeling. Modeling was to me a hobby, but also it was a statement because I wanted females out there to know that you can love yourself, you can be confident in the body God gave you, and you can do anything. Like he said that his gospel will be spoken in many ways. So I think that, with this podcast and even with your modeling and you networking with people, you're giving the gospel. You're out there, pushing other people to be their better self. And in that, you're doing that for yourself too. So I do think that um, your words mean a lot to people out here. That's why I wanted you to come on too really bad, because you have something to tell people to keep pushing within whatever career field they're in.
Yes, yes, and that's the goal. My goal is to inspire others and motivate others because I come from the bottom. So, and I look at celebrities, they didn't blow up overnight. They had to work for that. So we all start somewhere. But I just want everybody to know, don't stop. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, because God got a bigger plan for you.
hmm So I saw one of your photos online you posted. Did you ever meet Martin Lawrence?
Oh no, I never met him. One of my friends that I was on BMF with, he's working with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith right now in the new Bad Boys film. And I posted that
Mm,
because I'm like, that's crazy. I was on set with this dude, and to see him work with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, it's like, wow. When you see somebody you next to growing up, that just lets you know anything is possible as long as you keep working.
right. Anything is possible. That's the word. So, okay. So what all big celebs have you met and network with?
I met Tyler Perry. I met Steve Harvey. I met Taraji, Kevin Hart. I met Samuel Jackson, Don Cheadle. Uh, who else? Chloe Bailey. I met Little Baby. I met
Ooh,
Slick Rick. Yeah, I met one thing about this acting. I met Two Chains, Neo. Like I've been on set with these people that I'm naming. So it's like it's amazing to I'm from New York. So watching them on TV, then I moved to Atlanta and I'm next to these people on set. I'm like, yo, and I tell them like it's a blessing because I can't believe I'm standing next to you. So yeah, I met a lot of celebrities being on set.
Atlanta is a big city. The only downside about it is the traffic. But other
Yeah.
than that, it got everybody up in there.
Yes.
Everybody. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you met Neo.
Yeah. I was on set with him for BMF season 3. Him and Two Chains and Little Baby.
No, they see, my brother always wanted me to watch BMF, but then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can get into it. I might just start watching just because of you. I might just
Thank you.
start watching it. No
For sure.
problem. Okay. So let's talk about what is the biggest accomplishment that happened in your career?
My biggest accomplishment was being on set at Tyler Perry Studios because my mother loved Tyler Perry. And it's like watching Tyler Perry movies, and I'm like, wow, I'm really at Tyler Perry Studios. I feel like that's my biggest accomplishment so far. Actually, me and Tyler Perry and being on set with him.
Okay. See, Tyler Perry got all these good plays and movies. I just wish people would really see his his like his mission, or really his purpose of why he do all these movies and plays. It has a purpose for everybody to really see about the Black community, what we need to work on, what's continuing to be done, a continual cycle. So I really think that they need to look more in that, in his
Yes.
work, because he ain't big for nothing. It's a
Yes. Yes.
reason.
Yeah.
Smart man. Okay. So what's your take on a ethical dilemma? That means like a situation that happens specifically for Black community in your industry. Have you seen something that happened that you dislike or agree with?
Yeah. There's a lot of one thing about the film industry and the model industry. There's a lot of racism that go on. It's like they don't want black people to have certain roles. They don't want black people being certain magazines or certain fashion shows. So it's a lot of racism that go on behind closed doors that they don't talk about. And yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how like they put blacks down when blacks are so successful and they so hungry to proceed. So yeah, I don't like that in the modeling industry. I seen that for myself behind closed doors, seeing how like they try to block and blackball black people from moving forward and stepping up in their career.
Mm. And I see it a lot of times, even through magazines and through runway shows and that. I've been in a couple fashion shows which I was very confident in. That's why I want to get back into it. But I really do think that it downs, the Black community when other people see us as less than, when we think of ourselves as more. The only thing I think we should do is just keep our head up high and keep going and thinking of ourselves as more, because that's what they want us to think of ourselves as less when we got so much we can give.
Yes.
um like you said, I feel like, I don't know if it was Gap clothing
Mm.
line, but a couple years ago I saw where it was like a blackballed or something. It was like a little kid and basically
Yep.
was mocking him, like he was
Yep.
a monkey, too
Yeah.
hairy, like we're
Yeah.
monkeys and that such. That really caught the internet on fire. Like
Yeah.
I was like,
He had on a
and that,
Gap hoodie and it said the coolest monkey in the jungle. But I'm like, why would you
yeah,
put him in that? Like, come on, man. Yeah,
like
stuff
we
like
really
that.
know that like a fire in you. Like even with the acting industry, you
Hmm.
can tell. You can tell when they're putting us in roles that's stereotypes or
Yes.
an image that they see us in that we don't see ourselves in. Like, I don't know if you watched the new season of this show called Them.
Mm.
In the show Them, the boy, he went for an acting role. He
Hmm.
went for an acting role and he felt real down because his own people who was in there helping with the audition was laughing at him, while the other people who wasn't his race was laughing too. And he felt down because why would his own people laugh at him? It was because he was trying to do a role that wasn't himself. He was
Mm.
trying to do a role that wasn't himself, but to prove people that, prove society wrong, that they're putting us in stereotype roles like the thug,
Mm.
the drug
Yeah.
dealer, the
Hmm.
stripper prostitute. So he was trying to be that thug, but he wasn't. He
Yeah.
was a real, just the actual regular Black person, Black
Yeah.
guy who just living life, not even about their life. But when he
Yeah.
tried to, they laughed at him. So
Yeah.
in return, he decided to get them what they wanted.
Mm.
And that what and then they started calling him the angry black man, or when you get them what they want, then that's not really what they wanted. So I really
Yeah.
do think that in the industry they try to put you in roles that you don't want to be in, or
Mm-hmm.
those the only roles that's available, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for
Exactly.
us. It
Yes.
needs to change. It needs
Yeah.
to change
Yes.
because I don't know if you ever thought about being in a horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
but um he decided to go for a horror audition instead of the thug one.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to call the police on him because
Wow.
he was that good, and they thought he was being real, like realistic, was about to try to hurt somebody.
Wow. Wow.
So,
That's
so
crazy.
do you, yeah, so do you want an actor for real? Because he gave it to you. So when you say the acting community, they not ready for it. They're not ready for all this talent out here.
Mm-mm.
No, because they see one image, and we got to show them wrong. And I think you're gonna show them wrong. Whatever
Yes.
role you do, you're gonna show them wrong. You
Yes.
know. And I think the last question is, do you have any goals like in the future to be a better model and be a better actor?
Yeah, I have goals. One of my goals of modeling is to start a black-owned fashion show. So basically, like start a fashion show and a black-owned convention where black-owned hairstylists, black-owned nail designers, black-owned clothes, black-owned barbers, black-owned hair salons, like all black-owned companies come together and network with each other. So that's my goal with the modeling, to get my clientele, my followers up, and then just start a convention for black-owned everything.
I like that. That's very much needed. So
Yes.
much talent out
Yeah.
here. And
Yes.
creativity is crazy. You
Yes.
don't see that many black conventions. I don't know
Mm-mm.
where you at or where you grew up at in Staten Island, if they
Yeah.
had a show like that. But I know in my city, in Columbus, Georgia, we did.
Mm.
We have one that's, I
Mm.
think, once a year. None but
Yeah.
black owned clothing lines, black
That's right.
owned hairstylists and models, and I think it's called Brother and Brother Co. And
Mm.
they do big hairstyles and nail techs do the craziest nails, and
Mm.
that's when they show off black excellence. So you got that idea. It need to
Yes.
be everywhere, not
Mm.
just in one city, but everywhere. And I'll be glad when you do it, because I'm gonna be up there,
Yes.
and hit me up. I'm there.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy having you on and telling your story. Before we go, I want you to tell the audience where they could connect with you, keep track with your awesome journey, and stay tuned with you.
I'm out here in Atlanta, Georgia. You can find me out here. You can follow me on Instagram, Mike the Model, MikeThaModel 88. Or you can follow my drink page, Mike's Lituation. I got the best drinks in the city. I'm at every event. And just come out here to Atlanta. Hit me on Instagram, hit me on Facebook, or hashtag Mike the Model, and all my content will pop up.
Mm-hmm. All right. So before I go, I do got another question. Have you, in your city, Atlanta is very versatile, diverse, and competitive. Have you ever been in a situation where, being that it's so diverse and competitive, it kind of beat the odds for you?
But yeah, it depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I got going on. It just depends on the situation, like the modeling, the acting, selling drinks. It depends on where you at and how you carry yourself. So I really don't think about. I always think of everything with a positive outlook. So if things do
Mm-hmm.
go wrong, I look at why I went wrong, and I look at what I gained. So I try to not look at things from a negative outlook. So I try to keep a positive mindset to beat the odds.
Absolutely. Being very optimistic and realistic. See, I'm very realistic. Now, optimistic, it it cuts the line with being realistic. But since you still say that you do drinks like a
Yeah.
mixologist,
Yes.
have you ever tried to find acting roles or job positions in that?
Yeah, I was supposed to do a business deal with Magic City, the strip club, but we was talking about my drinks, but I guess he wanted my recipe. Like he can ask me what's in my
Mm.
drinks, and yeah, I didn't feel comfortable after he kept asking me about my drinks, like trying to get details about my drinks. I was like, nah, what he's trying to do is get my recipe, push me out, and sell it. So yeah, right now I'm trying
Oh,
to get my drinks in strip clubs and black-owned stores. So that's the goal for my drinks right now.
say it again. Strip
Yes,
clubs, black owned, black or
black-owned
black
stores.
owned. Okay,
Yes,
our own. You don't
yes,
see that many of us with black owned like liquor line. I know who had a liquor line. Hold on. Was it Gucci? Gucci
yeah,
with vodka.
yes,
Ciroc.
yes,
Strip clubs. That's the main places you need to go to. Strip clubs, clubs, man. They
yes,
really support us. You gotta go hard in there because we in there all the time.
yes, definitely. Why not? Yes, you're right. All
Yes,
the time.
all the time. You gotta have a good vibe. And with you saying that, might litation, you really, have you thought about doing like slushies? It's the summertime, and like once you get your website up, have you thought about doing like some little they used to call it Capri Sun packages
Oh yeah, the
with the
pouches.
drinks in it?
Yeah, but I do slushies
That
now. That is warm. I do Ciroc slushies for $5 a cup. I do Ciroc
ooh.
slushies, and then I sell drinks inside the pineapple for $20. So yeah, I carve out the
Mm.
pineapple, put the slushy alcohol inside the pineapple, and you get to bite the pineapple rings.
See, you gonna have to pop up in my city. You not that
Yeah,
far away, 45 minutes away.
yeah,
Pop up, get in our clubs because
yes.
we down here we in a club almost every day.
Mm.
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Damn.
Sunday. Every
Damn.
day of the week, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. So definitely need to get up down here and get your drinks out because it sounds good and I want to drink.
Yes.
Everybody tell him he need to come down here and get a drink. Get us some
Yes.
drinks. All
Yes.
right.
Columbus,
So
Georgia.
yes, Columbus, Georgia. Come down to little old Columbus, Georgia. So I really appreciate you coming on and getting to know you. And I definitely want to come to Atlanta. Atlanta not even that far. It just really depends about the opportunities in there.
Yeah.
And anytime we can collab and network, I'm definitely down. I'm a
Yeah.
very friendly person, people person. I love to do things. So I would be happy to come and meet you. Just let me know.
Yes.
And I want to hear more about your journey and everything. I will stay tuned to it. And I appreciate you coming on the show.
Appreciate you for having me. Let's get it.
No problem. You have a good day, okay?
You too.
All right. All right, y'all. So it's your girl Kay, and I just got done with a episode with Mike, the model, Michael Dickerson. Okay, so he's from Staten Island, Atlanta, and I really enjoyed this episode with him. If you're an aspiring model, bartender, actor, whatever, look at his story and his message through this episode, and just keep going. Like he said, keep going, have an optimistic mindset, and just live your life because you don't want to have your head down. Keep your head up because we already have stereotypes. being in this Black community. Even those who are not Black, just keep your head up and keep going in this community and listen to his story and his journey and keep going. So it's your girl Kay, and I just got done with a big banger, and y'all have a good night.